For the 700,000 people living in Nugu, a municipality in province KwaZulu, Natal on South Africa East Coast, potable drinking water was very expensive. 1 quadratic meter per dollar. After government subsidy of $0.50, in comparison, a cubic meter of water in New York was $0.92. Like many coastal communities in South Africa, they also suffer from a weak electric grid. To cover these aspects, Xavi and Severio, CEOs of the company RMEs, were debating three possible approaches. The first approach: develop a wave-driven desalination system that would produce electricity to power the desalination plant. All desalination plants ran on electricity, and RME had spent nearly 5 years experimenting with wave energy producing electricity. Furthermore, RME could apply for U.S. government grants to cover development, testing, and testing costs. This approach would require a desalination partner. The second approach would be a bit more complicated technically, would require significant private investors' funding, and would entail using hydraulic power to operate the desalination plant. This was a strategy depicted in RME's business plan, since margins for water production trumped those for electricity production. This approach was more appealing to RMEs because company would indeed be selling water as opposed to electricity. But this strategy would require private sector investment, and in the US, the private sector had yet to be sold on wave energy. It also required a desalination partner. The third approach was arguably the most ambitious, and if successful, would likely to be most rewarding financially. RME was considering the development of a black box, all-in-one solution, whereby it would own both the wave energy conversion system and desalination plant. And this scenario, RME would be able to market a hybrid desalination system that would produce only fresh water, but electricity as well. This strategy gave RME a bit of pause because it meant foregoing a desalination partner, which would be technically challenging and those require more money. Xavi and Severio, as the rest of the RMEs, whether RME should think of itself as energy company, a water company, or something more complex.